If you're thinking about booking a cruise, but a loud theme park at sea packed with water slides, roller coasters, and non-stop crowds isn't your vibe, the Island Princess might just be what you're looking for. By the end of this video, you should have a pretty clear answer to one question. Is Island Princess right for you or not? We spent 18 days on the Island Princess cruising through the Panama Canal, and in this video we're giving you our full guide so you can decide for yourself if this ship is a hidden gem or one you should probably skip. We'll give you every detail of this ship, from the staterooms and the food to the entertainment, the service, and everything in between. We'll also talk to you about who this ship is perfect for, who might not love it, and why Island Princess might be the best on certain itineraries, even when you compare it to newer, flashier ships. Island Princess usually sails longer itineraries. Think of things like Alaska, South America, Panama Canal transits, and repositioning cruises. This ship is generally best for couples, retirees, solo travelers, and people who care more about the scenery, comfort, and learning about the places they're visiting than thrill rides or high-energy entertainment. That said, we're a family with an 8-year-old boy, and he had an absolute blast. Families are definitely welcome here. You just need to know what the ship does really well and what it doesn't. Island Princess carries about 2,200 passengers at double occupancy with a crew of just under 900. And honestly, that size makes a big difference. Fewer people means fewer crowds, shorter lines, and a much calmer and more relaxed feel overall. You're not waiting forever for elevators or trying to squeeze through packed promenades just to get where you're going. The layout of the ship is pretty straightforward, and most people have it figured out within a day or two. Now let's talk about the rooms. Island Princess offers all the usual princess stateroom options: interior rooms, ocean view cabins, balcony staterooms, plus mini suites and full suites. Interior rooms are simple but comfortable, with smart layouts, decent storage, and beds that are actually really comfortable. Ocean view cabins are a nice middle option if you want natural light but don't feel like you need a balcony. Now, balcony cabins are where the ship really shines, especially on scenic itineraries like Alaska or the Panama Canal. When the scenery is a huge part of the experience, having your own private balcony feels totally worth it. Our balcony room had 2 bunk beds that dropped from the ceiling, but we only used one of them and our son loved it. Mini suites and suites give you extra space, nicer bathrooms, and a few added perks, which makes them popular with people on longer cruises. Overall, cabins feel more classic than modern, but they're clean, comfortable, and well maintained. Storage is solid, bathrooms are compact but functional, and noise levels are generally pretty good, especially if you avoid cabins right above or below busy public areas. If you're looking for the quietest stay, midship cabins on lower to mid decks are a great choice. Aft balconies have amazing views, while forward cabins can feel a bit more motion if the seas get rough. One thing I really love about the Island Princess is that the dining experience feels relaxed and intentional, not overwhelming. Most of your meals are included in the cruise, so let's start with the main dining rooms, Provence and Bordeaux. These are sit-down restaurants where you'll have breakfast, lunch on sea days, and multi-course dinners every night. The menu changes daily and range from classic comfort food to international dishes, and it's a great place to slow down and actually enjoy a meal. Our server was incredible. Since we had a child, he made sure to ask what our son wanted the evening before in preparation for the next night's dinner, and had it ready to go as soon as we were seated. He also asked for our meal preferences the meal before and accommodated all of our dietary restrictions like my lactose intolerance. They always had lactose-free options to serve me, and they can also make just about anything gluten-free or any other number of dietary preferences or needs. For something more casual, there's the World Fresh Marketplace buffet on the Lido deck. This is where you'll find a wide variety of options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including international dishes, fresh salads, and comfort foods. It's perfect if you want flexibility or a quicker meal without sacrificing variety. On the pool deck, you'll also find included grill options, serving burgers, hot dogs, and casual bites throughout the day. It's ideal for sea days or when you just want something simple between activities. And yes, soft serve ice cream is included too. You'll find swirls on the Lido deck, which quickly becomes a daily tradition for a lot of cruisers. If you want to mix things up, there are a few casual dining options with a small additional charge. One of the most popular is Alfredo's Pizzeria, where you can get made-to-order Neapolitan-style pizzas in a sit-down setting. It's a great lunch or relaxed dinner option. There's also the Salty Dog Gastro Pub, which offers elevated pub food like gourmet burgers, sandwiches, and comfort classics in a cozy, laid-back atmosphere. It's perfect for a low-key evening when you don't want a formal dining experience. For special occasions or date nights, the Island Princess also has the Crown Grill, the ship's specialty steakhouse. This is a premium dining experience featuring high-quality steaks, seafood, and classic steakhouse sides. There is an additional charge, but it's a favorite for anniversaries or celebratory dinners. Throughout the ship, you'll also find cafe-style spots for coffee, pastries, and light snacks, making it easy to grab something small without committing to a full meal. Overall, dining on the Island Princess isn't about endless options or over-the-top venues. It's about quality, consistency, and enjoying food at a slower pace. Whether you stick with the included dining or splurge on a specialty meal, there's plenty here to keep every day feeling easy and enjoyable. When it comes to entertainment, the Island Princess really leans into a more classic, low-key cruise experience, and honestly, that's part of the charm. At the heart of the ship's entertainment is the Princess Theater. This is where you'll find the large-scale production shows, live music performances, guest entertainers, comedians, and specialty acts throughout the cruise. The shows rotate regularly, so even on long sailings like our 18-day cruise, there's always something new to see. The theater feels elegant and comfortable without the chaos of massive crowds. But definitely get there early for the shows you want to see because the seats fill up fast. For live music and smaller performances, the ship has several lounges and bars, each with its own personality. The Explorer's Lounge is a multi-purpose venue where you'll often find game shows, trivia, enrichment talks, and evening performances. It's also used for lectures and presentations, especially on longer cruises, which makes it a great place to learn something new during sea days. If you're looking for something more relaxed, Crooner's Bar is a favorite. This piano bar has a cozy, intimate atmosphere with live piano music, classic cocktails, and a nostalgic feel. It's perfect for winding down, having a conversation, or just listening to music with a drink in hand. The Wheelhouse Bar has more of a nautical pub feel. You'll often find live music here in the evenings, along with a solid cocktail menu and a quieter, comfortable vibe. It's a great place to settle in for the night without feeling like you need to party. There's also the Horizon Court Bar area near the buffet, which hosts occasional live music and serves as a casual evening hangout, especially on sea days or after dinner. One of Princess Cruises' signature experiences is Movies Under the Stars. This takes place on the pool deck, where a giant LED screen shows movies, concerts, football games during the NFL season, and special programming at night. And it's one of the most relaxing ways to spend an evening, especially under the open sky at night. For those who enjoy gaming, the casino is open most evenings while at sea. You'll find slot machines, table games, and a lively but not over-the-top casino atmosphere. On longer itineraries like this Panama Canal cruise, Princess really shines with its educational talks and destination-focused presentations. Late at night, the ship doesn't turn into a party cruise, and that's intentional. Instead, nightlife here is about conversation, music, shows, and enjoying the ship at a slower pace. Whether you're ending the night with a cocktail, a movie on the deck, or a quiet walk under the stars, the Island Princess offers entertainment that feels refined, comfortable, and never rushed. And real quick, if you're finding this review helpful, we'd love it if you'd give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow us for more adventures around the world. Okay, back to the ship. One thing that really surprised us on this cruise was just how much there is to do on board, without it ever feeling overwhelming. The Island Princess is built for travelers who enjoy thoughtful, engaging, and relaxed experiences. That said, I'm the kind of person that wants to experience everything, so I chose to do as many activities as possible and had a blast doing it. There's a full lineup of games and social events happening every day. My favorite was the cruise-long scavenger hunt, which happened on sea days. It was a blast and really got me to know the ship inside and out. It's also a workout because much of the scavenger hunt is timed and has you running around the whole ship trying to find the items. The cool part is you get to know your fellow competitors because if they start the hunt, they tend to do it the whole cruise. For guests who like to stay creative, the ship offers arts and crafts sessions, card games, puzzles, and group activities that make it easy to meet other passengers. On longer cruises, you'll notice familiar faces quickly, which gives the ship a friendly, community-like feel. Toward the end of the cruise, there's the culinary demonstration hosted by the head chef and one of the senior team members. The show is hilarious, and I highly suggest you plan to attend it. Afterward, you get a tour of the galley, or kitchen area, so you can see where all the food is prepared during the cruise. It's a pretty cool experience. If relaxation is high on your priority list, the Lotus Spa offers a full menu of treatments including massages, facials, and body treatments. The spa also features a thermal suite, which includes heated loungers, steam rooms, and relaxation areas, a perfect escape on a sea day or after a long port day. The fitness center is well equipped with cardio machines, weights, and open workout space. One bummer is there's no ocean view like on the Regal Princess. That was disappointing because looking at the ocean while working out is amazing. There are group fitness classes available like yoga, stretching, and spin classes, some of which carry an additional fee. Walking or running on the outdoor promenade deck is another popular way to stay active while enjoying the fresh sea air. One of the most underrated onboard experiences is simply slow ship living. The Island Princess has wraparound promenade decks, plenty of quiet seating areas, and observation spaces where you can read, journal, or just watch the ocean go by. On an 18-day cruise, these moments became just as memorable as the ports themselves. For guests who enjoy shopping and browsing, the ship has boutiques and onboard shops selling clothing, souvenirs, duty-free items, and cruise essentials. While it's not a massive shopping experience, it's convenient and fun to explore between activities. Technology-wise, Princess offers the Medallion class experience, which allows for keyless stateroom entry, on-demand food and drink ordering through the app, and easy access to daily schedules. It makes navigating daily activities and planning your time on board much smoother, especially on a longer cruise. Now let's talk about kids and teens. The Island Princess does offer great kids clubs, broken out by age groups and staffed by trained counselors. Our son didn't ever want to leave the club, even on port days. The staff is so friendly, and they really get to know your kids because there's generally so few on board. On our cruise, there were less than 20 kids under the age 18 out of almost 2,000 passengers. All that said, this ship isn't really designed around families the way other cruise lines are. Activity spaces are smaller, programming is more limited, and there aren't a lot of kid-focused attractions. Younger kids will probably still have a great time, especially on shorter sailings. Teens, especially on longer cruises, might feel a bit underwhelmed. If your family is more destination-focused and okay with a calmer onboard experience, this ship can work. Just set expectations accordingly. One of the biggest reasons people choose the Island Princess, especially for longer cruises, is the ability to slow down and relax. This ship naturally attracts a more laid-back crowd, which means plenty of quiet, adults-focused spaces where you can unwind without feeling overstimulated. The ship's pools and hot tubs also tend to feel more relaxed compared to larger, family-focused ships. While not technically adults only at all times, the overall tone is quieter, with more guests soaking, sunbathing, and enjoying a peaceful swim rather than high-energy pool games. Now let's talk about service and crew experience on board, because it is honestly one of the biggest highlights of the experience. The crew is friendly, professional, and clearly very experienced, especially on longer itineraries like ours. Dining staff quickly learns your preferences, housekeeping keeps cabins consistently spotless, and guest services handles any issues you may have quickly. And that makes a huge difference on a longer cruise, where the people and the pace matter just as much as the destinations. The Island Princess really shines when it comes to itineraries, and that's where this ship truly sets itself apart. She regularly sails some of the most iconic and experience-driven routes in cruising, including Alaska, full Panama Canal crossings, South America, and long repositioning voyages that feel more like true journeys than quick vacations. Because the ship is smaller than many of today's mega ships, Island Princess can access ports that larger vessels simply can't. That means more unique stops, less crowded harbors, and itineraries that often feel more thoughtful and immersive. These sailings tend to attract travelers who are less focused on water slides and onboard thrills and more interested in scenery, culture, and the destinations themselves. If you care more about where you're going than how many attractions are on board, Island Princess makes a lot of sense, especially for longer, destination-driven cruises where the journey really matters. Alright, let's talk pros and cons. The biggest pros of the Island Princess really come down to what makes her different from the megaships. First, her manageable size. She's big enough to offer all the amenities you need, but small enough that you never feel lost or overwhelmed. And then there's the itineraries. Her size even allows her to visit ports that larger ships simply can't reach, which is a big advantage if you care more about the places you're going than what's on board. Of course, there are some trade-offs. Dining options are more limited compared to newer, larger ships. There aren't endless specialty restaurants or late-night casual spots. Nightlife is quieter, so if you're hoping for a party scene or late-night dancing, this isn't the place for that. And while the ship is family-friendly, family attractions are limited. But knowing these trade-offs ahead of time is really key. Once you understand what this ship is designed for, relaxed cruising, service-focused, and destination-driven, it is easy to appreciate everything she does exceptionally well. Now, who should book and who shouldn't? The Island Princess is a fantastic fit for a wide variety of travelers, especially couples looking for a romantic getaway, retirees who enjoy longer itineraries, solo travelers seeking a comfortable and welcoming environment, and anyone who appreciates scenic cruising, enrichment programs, and a slower, more relaxed pace at sea. This ship really shines for those who want to spend more time enjoying the ocean views, attending destination-focused lectures, or simply taking in the calm, unhurried rhythm of a longer voyage. On the other hand, if you're looking for high-energy nightlife, a huge variety of kids programming, or ultra-modern, flashy design, the Island Princess might not be the right fit. Knowing what you value most in a cruise will help you decide if the Island Princess is the perfect ship for your journey or not. Alright, so here's the final verdict. Island Princess isn't trying to be everything, and that's exactly why it works. She offers a comfortable, relaxed, destination-driven cruise experience that really rewards travelers who appreciate simplicity and scenery. If you're planning a longer cruise or want a ship that enhances the journey instead of distracting from it, Island Princess is absolutely worth considering. And in our opinion, this ship really shined on our Panama Canal cruise. If this review helped decide whether Island Princess is right for you, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow us for more honest cruise and travel content from around the world. Until next time, keep adventuring, keep exploring, and we'll see you on the next adventure.